If you saw the last video, the Caddy blue water meet, you'll know at the end of that video, I mentioned that we've got an issue with the Caddy. We had no boost. It's the weekend, the sun's shining, and I want to find out what's going on. Let's get into it. So, I've got the under tray off, and obviously no boost. I want to look straight at the turbo, which on a PD, a BKD, they're buried round the back. And now, the reason I'm going straight in for the turbo, this turbo, a lot of turbos going on. This was on my Mark V Golf, and that was a track day car. So that got hooned around the racetrack, running 2.2 bar daily. Then I sold the Golf, bought the Caddy, made the Caddy with the same engine, so I nicked the turbo off the Golf and put it on the Caddy. Now, that's not that long ago and it doesn't do that many miles, but when I built the turbo, because it's a hybrid from the 2.7 TDI, which is a V6, and that is a GTB 1756 VKL, not sure on the exact letters and numbers, and I bought that used because I didn't want to fork out for a new turbo, cut it in half, weld it to this for it to not work. So I bought a used turbo as a tester. And that tester has done many miles so far. So that is my first port of call. Can't see any leaks. You can see it's bone dry under here from the engine and gearbox, which is all good. 3 13mm bolts on the downpipe, and let's see if it's snapped in half. I hope not. We've got the downpipe unbolted. Where are we looking? There we are. Downpipe's unbolted. Let me get my fingers in there. Well, I can feel the impeller. Is it wobbly? Oh, it feels good. Spins well. What I need to do is get the intake pipe off and make sure it's not snapped. Let me get the intake pipe off. That one's a bit of a squeeze. I'm going to get my hand in through here. Yeah, I can feel the impeller. Because they do snap and then just sit in. What the hell? Okay. No, it's not snapped. I'm spinning the inside and it's moving the outside. Okay, well that's good news. Let me bolt it back on. Well, that is a good sign. No blown turbo. And it had no play in it. That used turbo I bought is doing really well, which is good. I did, as soon as I got back, I found a replacement genuine millet core, and the seller sent me an offer for like 20 quid cheaper, but I don't need it. Obviously, if I was a smart man, I'd have one in stock, but we don't use the Caddy every day, so if it did blow, it would be alright. Right, intake and exhaust is all bolted on, and I have checked already that the vacuum is vacuuming to the actuator. As soon as you start it up, the actuator pulls up. Let's lower it down and plug it in. I probably should have plugged it in first, but I went straight in for the spanners. I should have plugged it in sooner, but hey ho, we went straight in for the spanners. But that brings us to now and Carly, the sponsor of today's video. And this is a OBD device that connects to your phone. Bluetooth, wireless, I don't know, but it connects and it's extremely powerful. Even though it's a small little unit, don't be fooled, this thing packs a punch. So ignition on, device plugged in, and let's see if it comes up, or what it comes up with, because it's got to come up with a fault code. Carly app is loaded, we've clicked connect. Now if you're thinking I'm not very good with computer stuff, because if you've been to a garage, they've pulled out their big handheld unit and it looks quite confusing. Well, this is a lot simpler, a very good user interface, very user friendly. Diagnosis, there is a lot of different features on this. Let's go for check for issues. I believe it's a full scan. It may take a minute, but let's do a full scan and see what it comes up with. Okay, so full scan and we have got 33 issues. Show results. Now, for now, I'm only interested in the engine. We have got different stereos and stuff like that, so that's obviously maybe throwing up another code. But let's click on engine, and we've got glow plug circuit 1 and 4. Okay, I can live with that. What are the rest of the fault codes? Glow plug 1 and 2, that's fine. Boost pressure regulation, control range not reached. It's got under boost. Now, I was going up a hill at 70, giving it a little bit of hoonage. So we've got under boost. What I'm going to do, I'm going to clear all these codes, and I am going to check again in 3 days to see which come back. Now, it is as easy. If we go back, clear issues, okay, and they have cleared. Now we can either repeat the check now, and any issues are going to come straight back, or remind me in 3 days. Remind me in 3 days. Thank you very much, Carly. And not only that, this does so much more. You can check the history of a vehicle, service and maintenance, customizations, engine live data, use car mileage checker. You can check the battery. Mine says very bad. Well, I've had the ignition on for a little while. It's probably that. It still starts. One thing I do want to do, we are planning to go to Netherlands very soon, and I like the Euro look with the front indicators. So we're going to go into coding, and we're going to try and turn them on. I've never done that on this, so where are we going? Coding. Check coding possibilities. Coding is loaded, and I believe we're going to go on the ZE. So we can read out ZE, and that is going to take a backup of all the coding, because if you do some coding and something's not right, if you haven't saved it, that'll be a problem and you might be a bit stuck. Carly automatically saves a backup. Turn signals front as parking light. Now it's coming up with a percentage, 20, 40 or 60. Now what's going to happen is when I start the vehicle, the front indicators are going to glow dimly, and they will still work as indicators. I'm going to set you guys up at the front, and I'll record what's going on, and we can see how easy it is. So if I show you now, we are in ZE. You guys are parked up the front. Hopefully you can see the indicators. So we're on ZE coding, and where are we looking? Turn signals front as parking light. Let's just go straight to 60%, because it is quite bright out here. You guys might not see it. So let's go 60%. Then I'm going to click code now. Writing coding data to vehicles ECU. Now, if it all goes to plan, it should just pop up and the front indicators should come on. And again, if something's wrong, you can literally revert back, no problem at all. Coding was successful. Ignition off, ignition on. Yes, there we go. So we've got the side lights and we've got the indicators on for the Euro spec. You don't have to do this to drive overseas, but there's going to be a lot of people over there with it, so yeah, check that out. That is pretty cool. Well, that was easy, nice and simple. We've coded in the Euro spec front lights, and in the VWs there's a lot of other options you can do. And don't worry, as I mentioned, Carly takes a backup, so if something's not happy, you can simply revert back. Very easy. I will put all links to the product in the video description and in the comments down below. Big shout out to Carly for supporting the channel and automotive content on YouTube. Now let's get on with the rest of the day, because I have got loads to get on with. It's sunny and it's actually warm. Stood in the doorway and it's toasty. It's that good. I am testing a diesel heater outside, trying to heat the estate up. I'm a man of the people. No, so we've got a Milwaukee, or a homemade by DTE, Milwaukee heater powered off 2 batteries. It's on the second channel. More DTE TV. Like, subscribe. Oh yeah. It's not a normal video. We've not got a subject. We've not got a topic. It's just, what do I get up to of a weekend? And Andy's 6-speed gearbox swap went so smoothly. Rowan, he's got the maxi. I'm sure you've seen the diesel heater install. He's not leaking diesel out the heater anymore. We flip reverse 180 twin turbo skied it. He's jumped on the 6-speed hype. He's got himself a 6-speed gearbox. How much do you pay?
£135.
For a gearbox delivered, and I was unsure in that video whether we could use the cups out of the 5-speed. Well, I can confirm you can use the cups out the 5-speed into the 6-speed. This is a weekend of DTE in the workshop.
Does that just pull out? I've undone that bolt.
Does that? Yeah, it does just pull out. I don't even normally undo them bolts.
He's quite in there.
One thing, so have a butcher's. Let me in, let me at it. We need, oh, you've got him out. He then slides up.
Yeah.
He's easy. Big, short, sharp tug. You normally do it when the customer's not watching because they think you're breaking stuff. But the customer, I say customer, in the video diesel heater, I called Rowan a customer, a friend. And he's like, what? I've known you for like 20 years. He's more of a friend than a customer. But I fix his van. And you got a caddy, so you're in. You're in the club. So now,
I want to know how you did that, because you made that look well easy, and I always struggle with them.
so VW
They
clips,
lift up.
VW clips, they've got a little tab at the top.
Yeah.
You push the clip on. Don't try pulling the clip straight away because there's force on it. So you push the clip in a little bit whilst pulling it, and then it comes straight off.
Top tip.
Normally people just yank these and they break the clip, and then you got to get a 30mm. Your battery's loose. Did you fit your battery?
I just undone it.
Oh, okay, let you off. Right, battery out. So this ain't a guide on everything, on anything. We're doing a gearbox swap. I'm not going to show you it all because you saw it. You saw it, your sunshine. See, sure. You saw it a couple of videos ago. We've actually got Darren and Kyle coming down. You know the detailer I always take the mickey out of. He's coming down. I'm sure Andy will be here. Rowan's struggling getting his battery out. No, I did. So there's a little tab at the front, so you need to pull the front up. Oh, there's a tab at the back, so yeah, give it. Give it.
Wiggle.
I'm struggling with the battery. We're going to show you all sorts. How to get a battery out. Oh yeah, he's managed it. You've seen previous videos. You know with a clutch swap, we do all the top stuff, then lift it up. 20 minutes, half hour's passed. And we are ready to go up. Haven't got a DTE jumper on, not approved. I've only got 2, both are in the wash. Still waiting for the new ones to be printed or whatever to be ready to send out to you guys. I wear them every single day. I've only got 2. Oh my God, I'm well out of breath. So I'm going to be puffing, panting, wheezing like Ron Weasley. We're on the lower dog bone, the back 21. They're normally tight, FT, but I've never had one this tight. Yes! Come on! Oh! Oh! Pirouette! Oh mate, I'm dizzy. That was so tight. Oh, I've got to hold on. It takes so much effort to do bolts at that angle. Well, it didn't snap. It's a bit like when you do the rear arm bushes. They seize up. Well, that was ridiculous. No more shots till the gearbox off.
With the professional.
I don't know about that, Rowan. I never claimed to be the best at anything.
This one ain't got fins in it like the Vivaro one did. It's literally a fin straight across the 3 feet.
And he dropped it on your hand.
Yeah, about 2 foot up.
So you had a real nice time. Well, I will try not to drop it on your toes.
Yeah, because that's club foot.
That's a bad time. Okay? Oh, it's oily.
It is a bit
Oh,
oily.
if someone watching this video watched the diesel heater video and said about the tandem pump, you need a new tandem pump, what makes you say that? Oh, that is diesel. That's diesel, not oil. Is that why you said he needs a new tandem pump? Because I saw your comment and I'm like, what made him say that? So me and Rowan was pondering, but did we do a gasket on it?
No.
I've actually got. We did it on Andy's. I've actually got a kit. But anyway, let's not get sidetracked. We're lifting gearboxes. Right. So just remember,
Yeah.
the 5th of November. And we do need
How
to...
strong's the selector? Like strong enough to hold on to, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Just because I can hold it at the same time.
I've never been asked that before.
Feel it moving around.
I feel
Well,
it.
because I've got to get the wires out of the way, so if I had my hand on that.
Cool.
Alright.
Wonder if we're fighting each other.
No, I don't know. It feels like it's almost there.
It is, but it normally slides off a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can move my hand out of the way of the cables and that.
Why is it still biting? Right. So when you do this for too long, you get that burning sensation, you know, that teenage boys get in their arm.
Yeah. All around.
Why ain't it coming off?
The selector's like. Fucking hell. I might have to edit that out. Sorry.
You're all right, mate. There we go. Right, now up over the cup. Yeah, boy. Right, don't drop. Check out your gear selectors. Are we all good?
Yeah, all good.
We're all good. We're all good. Oh, that wasn't as elegant as normal. Do you know the best person I like doing gearboxes with? Gearbox lifter, skip banger.
Pumsy.
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 He
Where you at?
is strong.
Yeah, well, related to William Wallace, apparently.
Okay.
That
He's a
explains it
strong
all.
geezer. Right, just quickly, I don't know about quickly. If you do a gearbox swap, it's always advisable to do a clutch and flywheel. Apparently this had one before he bought it. It's got a clutch there. It wasn't slipping or making any funny noises. And because it's so easy to get this gearbox off, we're going for it. We're just sticking the new one straight on. I will grease a few bits up. Oh, let me see and show you the 5-speed cups in the 6-speed gearbox. That was hard work. Oh, noodle arm. So, I wasn't sure in Andy's gearbox swap whether we could do this, but let's find out now. It's a 6mm hex. And the reason I'm showing you this, because if you want to do a 6-speed upgrade, in Andy's we used the 6-speed drive shafts. But Rowan hasn't got the 6-speed drive shafts. So, it's hard to forget it's easy to forget which one it is. That's 5-speed. No, that's whatever. We're swapping them. I'm going straight out with that cup into this gearbox. They are sprung loaded, so you have to push them in a little bit and then do them up. But just so we don't get too confused. And I've got loads of 5-speed gearboxes in stock. Now we can use the 5-speed drive shafts. Here's one right next to me. That was perfect. On the 6-speed box. I do obviously need to do the other side, but happy days. Rowan, I'm not looking forward to this next bit either, because you're not as strong as everyone else.
Whoa.
So that means I've got to... Are you done all right?
You think I look like that FM gym, mate, but...
Oh, noodle. Oh, noodle. So that means I've got to do a lot of the lifting. So, because the cups are in, we've got to go over it. Oh, I am not ready for this.
We do it together.
What, to get for? Like Ali G, BA to raise to get for?
Exactly.
Okay. Come on then. The clean to
Right,
the...
so where's the best bit?
Just get it.
Just get it!
Just grab hold of it. The clean and jerk's the hardest bit. This bit. Whoa. Go on, boy. You got it on your own. I'm out. See you, Rowan. Right, up.
Right,
This bit's heavy. Now go up.
Right, there we go.
There we go.
Some strength there.
Up more. Over.
Yeah.
I think we're over. Oh, we're on that. Oh, what? I didn't even take that plate out.
What plate?
There's a little plate at the back. Held on with one.
Come out.
Well, it's too late now.
That's my finger. It's getting
Squished.
snap adapt.
How did I forget that cup? That plate? It's because it's Saturday. Right.
Or
Well, we're not on.
we're not on.
No, and that plate.
Oh. Are you good? You alright?
I'm alive. So,
So we need to go off a bit, I think.
if anyone's watching, having a giggle, thank you. Oh, we're getting to the point of no return.
There we are.
No, because now the plate's coming. We're in a world of pain. We're in a world of
What are you
pain.
going to do? Drop it down?
Wow. Oh, we're over the plate now.
Ready?
Yeah. But the bottom shield is now not in the right place. This is not how you fit a gearbox on a Saturday. So you home mechanics, you might have had this. There we go, he's on. He's on-ish, but the plate's...
Yeah.
Right, so I've got the gearbox.
Yeah.
Right, let's have a minute. Let me talk to the camera. Move out of the way. You home mechanics are going to come up against this. Laying on your back, you're going to have struggled. You're going to have to put the box down. It even happens to the best of us. Right, Rowan.
Yes.
So I'm going to manoeuvre the box. Can you see that thin plate?
Yes.
Well, it's in,
About this, right?
it's in the wrong place, but it might be because, well,
It's not
Can you-
off by a huge amount.
the problem is I've now buckled the plate at the back, which that's bolted to. Do you think you could come and hold this on the end?
Lovely.
Get your arms ready. Right, no, you want to be facing the box. Keep it pushed towards the engine.
Yeah.
So, right, let's have a nice chit chat. Because Rowan's fine. We'll recap when the box is on, no more. It's always the way, you turn the camera off and you do it. And all it was, if you've ever done a VAG gearbox, around the back here, near the drive shaft, there's a thin metal plate and it's held on with one bolt. Some reason, I left it on. Oh, it don't look like it's there. Maybe that's the other variant of 6-speed gearbox. No, the plate is there. Well, anyway, I left it on. It come off all right. When we put the box back on, we buckled that little metal plate, makes no odds. And then that metal plate is bolted to the rest of the shim, and then the dowels wouldn't line up. But as soon as we stopped recording, I got it in position. And that is the 5th time today. That's on. No more talk about the gearbox swap. I will show you pulling it out, because this isn't a how-to on a gearbox, remember. It's what DTE gets up to over weekend. Darren and Kyle are on their way. I'm having 5 minutes. And we'll recap when the other boys get here. And hopefully the gearbox don't fall out. Boys have turned up.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Run.
You need to come out and come through this bit. That's it, take 2. How's it going?
Yeah, not too bad.
Boys are here. Camera's on, by the way.
Oh.
You have killed that shot right off, Darren.
Bit of heads up would have
I know. How's it going, Kyle? Still breathing, sun's shining. Can't complain.
No complaints from me.
Why?
I've had a caddy fix. I ain't been in a caddy since November.
Yeah, someone's got hold of his caddy. They've had it for 2 months and they haven't even worked on it.
No. And I bring biscuits still.
Hey?
I still bring biscuits.
Have you?
Yeah.
He's got posh ones. And
No
look.
money for you for anything.
Oh,
We're hoping you're going to go with biscuits.
that's why I ain't fixed his caddy. He's got no money.
You can come down with biscuits.
We are just doing a 6-speed swap on Rowans. As it went so swimmingly on Andy's. Yeah, thought just make sure something weren't going wrong.
Poor Andy was a guinea pig.
That's it. He's got the merch on. We've got a detailer and the owner. And
Do I
there's-
own this?
You do, I think you do. It's been here long enough.
Seen it for a little while.
It's an ornament now.
Yeah.
Something's going on with it, and I want him to walk round and spot any marks that he knows about. I've just seen a tiny little dent in your bonnet. Can you get that while we're here?
We are getting a new bonnet.
All right. That's better than my bonnet, you joker.
You want to buy it? I'll tell you what, look.
I'll scrap it for you.
Yeah, alright. It's starting to flow.
It is.
And learning from
Yeah,
previous work.
you'll clean it out, it'll come back.
Yeah, so it's going to be a new one.
So we are doing some work on this very soon. I'm hoping the arches come off well. What I'm going to try and do is get a pressure washer down behind them to blow them off. You're a detailer, Carl. Sure, you can spot some marks.
Hitler.
We're nearly finished on Rowan's gearbox. Rowan's over there working his magic. I can turn it round.
Have a look down here, see if it's, I'm sure there's more than that one on this door.
There is.
Oh, right, give me a clue.
So, before I turn it round again, are you happy that you found every mark on this side?
With my untrained eyes, I'm going to say yes. Like we've spoken before,
It's white anyway, so some are...
and it's not the cleanest at the moment. We sat down here for a while.
I'm not going to give away the colour we're going or what's going on, even though I've just given some away. But I'm not going to give too much away, because it's an upcoming video and you have to build up suspense.
I don't know.
Well, I've ordered the roller and the brushes, so
Yeah.
let me turn it round. I believe that side's clean. Because if you didn't spot their marks, sweet, saves me fixing them. This thing does sound good. So if you haven't seen previous videos, it's got a 1 litre in it. No, it's got a VR6. VR6? I think that's it. 3 litre petrol Dewberry. And it does sound nice. Obviously I can't give it too many because the customer's watching, but it is nice. Yeah, have a look, have a better look. I thought the sun would help us, but it seemed to hamper us on the other side.
It's not the cleanest.
You spend as long as you like, mate.
That one I did, so I know it's there.
I've seen the one in your tailgate every time I followed you to
This one?
Yeah.
I did that doing a wife.
yeah.
I put an arrow this way, I know it's dead there, but I did it the after.
It's actually such a clean van, which is good. You guys have a look. I'm going to help Rowan. It's quite a funny shot from here. You guys are just, what are you looking at? They're going for it. We've got old Hitler here, old detailer, going for it.
I'll tell you what I do know is one. I did this one.
You want me to fix dents on the roof?
I did this one.
It better be small.
Anyone changing over a bulkhead, be careful what you do.
Oh, you might push them outwards.
I used the wrong screw and
Oh, you screwed it outwards.
it's
Too long a screw.
Just a tiny little dent poking outwards. When I did it, I thought that was a bit harder than the rest. When I looked at the roof, I was like, oh, idiot. I actually used a different word.
Yeah, UF and J.
Yeah. Up. That's it.
Oh yeah. No, I can't see that, mate.
You can't reach that
I
one.
can't reach that one.
That's why it's black, isn't it?
That's right.
I can't see any more down the other side. It's a
It-
clean van.
It's a clean van.
That's not what you're worried about.
So, let's have a debate, see what people at home think. Darren has had these wheels for a while. Bentleys, what are they, 15 inch?
20.
They're 20s.
20 pain in the bums.
They're nice, they're pretty. Bentley wheels on a Caddy, it's like perfect, right? That's the in thing. Problem is, these centre caps, there's 3 parts to these centre caps, and it's only the centre popper that holds all of it in. And if you lose one of them, how many have you lost?
I bought another set of these wheels just to get the caps because I can't get the caps anywhere else. I've lost 5 of them.
He's lost 5, and when they are available, they can cost, is it like 400 quid for the whole complete kit?
Yeah, so you've got.
You can buy individual pieces.
The centre bits, the Bs you can get pretty cheap. This chrome bit here, I think it's £12 plus VAT from Bentley. Then there's a carrier behind that, which is another 30 odd pound. but it's this bit here, because these are the Mark II Lilians or something like that. These are deeper than the Mark 1s. There's only 600 of these wheels made. Them bits there, everything all in works out to be about 400 quid. You can't buy these no more.
And they're like gold dust. He was thinking of changing them to like the old, what are they called? TSW Evo Rs. They had a big lock nut in the middle. Maybe that's the case. Well, anyways, thinking of changing the wheels. What do you guys think at home? Is it worth losing 400 quid centre caps times 5? Do you work out another solution to go centre locks, or does he get another set of wheels? They are nice wheels.
I do like them.
They are nice. Let's just get some Tiger Seal out. They won't come off again, right? While the van's up in the air, just finished the gearbox, and you saw the diesel heater video. Hope you did. Perfect location. It is perfect. So this is a back box for a diesel heater. Quietens it down. Rowan's turned up, and he's bought what I thought was a back box for the van. Bob, Bob. It's the biggest diesel heater back box I've ever seen in my life. It's that big, I don't know where it's going to go. Rowan can play with this. I'm done with this. I don't know where you're going to fit that, Rowan. It's quite big. So, it may have only took an hour and a half on Andy's van, but this has taken ages. Hopefully, we got all the gears. They feel like they're there. Still starts. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. I didn't check reverse on Andy's. Reverse. Oh yeah, another 6-speed swap. Completed it, mate. We are one out, one in. We're in Kyle's Mark IV. He's the guy that had the purple one on air ride. You've seen it on the channel loads. And he's explained that he's got a funny noise while steering. It's quite nice in a Mark IV. It's quite nice actually. So what did you do on it, Carl? Did you do something with the steering wheel?
Change the steering wheel over.
You changed the steering wheel, you've had a funny noise since. It's a bit like when people come to the garage, you fix their tyre and their cigarette lighter stops working. But you've got a funny noise when you turn. So normally, I'm going to say that would be top mounty, and I bet you didn't notice it before. I bet it was already there, the noise. I've gone too high. I know I'm a big geezer. But I did hear it when we brought it over. How many miles is it on? Do I see 140? 146. I'm observant? Can't even say it. Yes, I can hear it. Come over, come in shot.
Come thither. Come.
And you said it's the left side. Listen to this creaking.
Oh yeah, top mount.
Top mount. There's a very little creaking. It's hard to hear. But and that's with no weight on it. Maybe. You said left side a minute.
So when you turn left.
When you turn left.
That's when you hear it.
So before I.
It comes with acceleration.
I don't know. It's nice. She's bone dry under here.
Sort of.
That's a. There's a little bit. It's nice though. And what are you? How are you getting on with this compared to one that was buoyed up, air ride, bumpers hanging off?
It's boring, but
it's good.
Enjoyable, yeah. Don't have to worry about it.
You had air ride,
yeah.
big wheels. It rode like a skateboard, rock hard, and you've now got standard wheels, standard suspension, and it's comfy.
Yeah, 100%. That's why I haven't rushed to change anything.
Yeah. Cool.
Driving style as well.
Look how many cats and DPFs it's got. It's got 2 of the bad boys. It is clean though. I reckon that noise you're experiencing, you've only noticed it since you've done the steering wheel and then you've noticed it.
didn't hear it before.
So what you're saying? I'm wrong, and you've broke something. Don't know. It's nice though. 104 horsepower. 105
A push, yeah.
with a push. Yeah, they go well for remap. It is exactly the same. It's a 2 litre, so it's exactly the same as the CR170 we just put in the silver one. So I thought there'd be differences with the turbo and stuff, but when I'd done the 2 litre swap, even the turbo looked the same size. I think it had the same numbers. I'm not going to lie, I didn't check too much, I just glanced, but it looked the same size. So normally when I say the higher horsepower ones, they have a bigger turbo, I think it was just a case of remap, turn it up from factory.
Restrictions, isn't it?
Yeah. So before I even lifted it up, I was thinking top mount, and this one creaking when I'm turning is definitely pointing me in that direction. Have you still got a nice set of wheels?
No.
Oh, I'm stepping through oil. So what, you sold
Sold.
your nice ones?
Yeah, obviously last time.
Because you had 2 sets and you put one fresh set on the last Caddy when you sold it.
Yeah.
And then-
I got the original ones refurbished in silver. I was going to.
That's
put
the
them
wrong
on
colour.
here.
What do you mean silver? It needs to be black.
I thought it looked nice on the white,
Yeah.
but yeah, they ended up being sold as well.
So now you're
To square one.
back to standard wheels.
Yeah.
Poverty spec. These are actually nice wheels. I had these on the silver one. They're all right.
Comfy.
Comfy, they are squishy. So what are you going to do to it? Lower it,
Changing job rolls a little bit, so I'm lowering it.
as in on shocks and springs or coilovers?
Yeah, we're going on coilovers,
Okay. What, moody stance?
probably.
Because they go 10 mil lower.
Just to get the extra lows.
And some wheels.
Nice wheels, yeah.
Anything else? Doesn't really need a lot of Mark IV.
No, not a lot, does it?
Splitter, but you love chewing a splitter up, don't you?
Yeah, I might not bother. Just for that reason, but I would like to gloss black.
Yeah.
I think I
So,
mentioned it before,
if
I
you-
wanted to get the front wheels.
So Theo pointed it out to me once. If you've got poverty spec Mark IV bumper, there's something going on here. So then this whole bit is gloss black.
Yeah, it's one
So
piece.
then it looks like an open mouth. But because this is highline bumper, you've got individual grille and fog light covers. I suppose you could just tape across there, but yeah, it looks good with just the open mouth. But you,
I like it as it is now.
yeah, no, I like them. You don't need to do.
It's shiny black. I think.
You don't need to do a lot to Mark IVs.
No.
Mental, so, well, I say mental, it's a bit strong worded. Colour-coded door handles, but not side mouldings.
Yeah.
Ah, I have just noticed something. So it's got the later mouldings on too. So it's not got round mouldings, what the earlier Caddies have got.
Flat on it.
It's got the flatter, bigger ones. They need colour coding.
So, yeah, they'll be colour coded. Caddy Life mirrors.
Julian Green.
Julian green.
Has it got rail cover?
No, it needs to do that.
What, it's got an empty hole?
Yeah.
You've really done nothing to this. Absolutely nothing.
I've enjoyed it for what it is. I put a number plate on it. That was it.
It's illegal.
Looks cool though.
All right.
Let's not talk about number plates and being illegal.
Yeah. If you haven't noticed, Darren's is a bit more.
Well, I am changing it.
Yeah. Doing it again on a different bumper with some other ideas. Anyway, I have a little butcher's round this. Rowan's just gone out for a wander. No, he ain't, because he don't walk anywhere. He's gone out to test all 6 gears. We'll recap. It is day 2 of weekend workshop diaries. I didn't end up fixing anything on Kyle's van. I just gave it a little once over and signed it off for a full bill of health. Not sure what his funny noise is. Went out for dinner with the lads. It was nice. Also picked the boy up. He enjoyed it. All good. Goody gumdrops, you might say. Rowan's back here on a Sunday. I'm just fitting cruise control, and the gearbox went to plan. Drives fantastic. But, and there is a massive but, we have an issue. And it's like an issue so big, we've got to change it. I found him a gearbox on the Tinterwebs. Found him a petrol gearbox. drives good. Up to about 40. Anything above 40, the RPM is proper singing. 70 mile an hour, he's doing over 3,500 revs. Absolutely hooning through the fuel. My fault for finding a petrol gearbox. I hold my hands up to that. I thought assumptions is the mother of all F-ups, that it would have the same final drive ratio, but clearly it hasn't. So it's absolutely singing, which is no good, because we fitted the 6-speed so we could get some better MPGs on a run, and we've made it worse. Thanks but no thanks. He even installed a fresh new 6-speed gear knob. So it's either a case of find another box, or we have to put the 5-speed back in. And the rev range is so bad that we're probably going to have to put the 5-speed back in. Happily, it doesn't take too long. I'm just trying to fit cruise control. You've seen in you've seen in a few previous videos, we've got the hang of this. I say we've got the hang of it, but I can't get the stalk out at the moment. Pre-facelift, install a left stalk, all easy stuff. That goes in like that, if I remember rightly. It was nice to have Darren and Kyle down yesterday. So let me get this cruise control smashed out, and we'll dig mine out the spray booth. Someone's singing 6,000 RPM on a 30 road. Well, that is it. We got Rowan's gearbox installed. Never use a petrol 6-speed on a diesel. They don't like it. We have quickly changed his 5-speed back. He needs his vehicle to not be singing at like 4K on the motorway, so we've changed it back. And I didn't charge him labour, because he's a friend and it was my mistake. So yeah, sorted that out. Got his cruise control working. We stuck a stalk in. We stuck the module under the steering wheel, a midline one. I tried to code it. I couldn't do it. I'm not the best at coding. Geeky Peter Harding, he's got a YouTube channel. He helped us. He got it working. Rowan's all happy, apart from he's had a 6-speed and now he's been downgraded back to a 5-speed. All good. He's happy. I'm happy. My Caddy is running fine, full boost and no issues. I think it was because I was going uphill whilst asking some from it. It said under boost, so it's probably the VNT or the actuator needs adjusting slightly, but I've never had that issue before. So just remember not to boot it up hills. A problem for future DTE, because it works good. We are currently planning a trip to go to the Netherlands to see Theo, the guy with the posh hybrid bumpers, the grey Caddy. He's opened a bigger shop in the Netherlands. De Cargo Winkel is the name of his shop. So we're going over to visit him. How nice is that? He makes the effort to come to see us at the Blue Water Meets, so the least we can do is return the favour and go see him. It's all good. I'm impressed with the Carly OBD device. Check it out. Again, it's in the video description, in the first comments of this video. I will only ever show you stuff that I believe in. So if there's an advert come up or a sponsored part of the video, hang on, we got traffic. Hi mate, busy here, can't you see? It's not too loud, it's euros. Dropping bits off a pinch. Anyway, if a sponsored bit comes up in my videos, it will only ever be something that I believe in, something that's good, and the sponsors of the videos really help me put food on the table. Because I'm a full-time YouTuber and I'm not a massive channel, so I don't get loads of money. So it really helps with the builds and stuff. I have just signed deals with a couple of other brands, so there will be a couple more paid promotions, as they're called, in later videos, but they're only 60 seconds. So if you could just watch them, have a look at them, I'd really appreciate it. The sun is shining today. It's not all bad. I'm not sure what we got planned for the week coming, but you shall see in a later video. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.